Still waiting.
Hello. Hold on, please. Please, please, please. Esperen un momento, por favor. Look at me. No. Maybe that'll work. Maybe.
Didn't see that coming, did you? Still waiting. Arcane power.
Hold on. Fucking I'm tired.
Not ready yet.
Much better.
I am unstoppable. I don't have enough arcane power. Need more time. More arcane power.
I need arcane power.
Still waiting. Need more time. Arcane power. Not ready yet. Still waiting. Need more time. Not ready yet. I don't have enough arcane power.
Think this is it, right? Right?
Once Zoltan has finished his monologue, open up your map and fast travel to the ruins of Sescheron. Explore the ruins until you reach the Elder Sanctum. Continue your exploration until you reach the unmarked Kanai's throne room. Inside, you will find a guardian defending the cube. Defeat him and claim Kanai's cube as your own. Zoltan will praise you for retrieving the cube and provides you a little backstory on its origin. And there you have it, the cube is yours. Be sure to get your hands on your very own cube, as it will unlock it across all characters on your account. I'll also be posting some recipes on how to get the optimum results from the cube, and most importantly, be showing you some nice cow-related secrets. Now that's it for today's video, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and as always, it's the Inhuman One, signing out.
Hi everyone, it's Rax. The two questions I get by far the most on my stream are:
What's up, everybody? It's the Inhuman One here.
Shut
and
up.
today,
Stupid thing.
Need more time.
Baal has invaded Sescheron, but we will fight until the end. For we are all that stands between him and our sacred mountain. And I swear
Need more arcane
by the
power.
blood of your Cathos, hell will pay dearly for each of our deaths.
Fences are nothing. Still waiting. Not ready yet. I am so good. I astound myself. Still waiting. Your grave awaits. Need more time. I don't have enough arcane power. Not ready yet. How does that feel? Need more time.
ice cube. Excellent. You and I will do great things with this, my friend. The cube was used by my Haradrim brothers in many of their most complex rituals. When its potential became clear, they began to fear its power. The fools. They hid it away, even from me, and created a less powerful implement, the Haradrim cube, which they used for many years.
Should I find some new attire? These old things are becoming so small.
I need to go back.
I need to go back. Okay, Mexicano. Mexicanito, se fue al back. Mexicanito. Okay, let's see.
Got some new goods. Better buy them before someone else does.
This is crap. Nice cube. I don't know how to do this.
Why is it so dark in here?
What? Archive dot rush. Extract legendary power.
Don't take my leg.
Okay.
Let me out. I can still fight.
Get your more. Okay. There's a lot of shit in here.
Why is it so dark in here?
What? Squirt. Pleasure of even 5.
Don't let my children
Fuck
suffer
that.
like this.
Okay, I don't know. What do I do here?
Tell Captain Hill. I'm sorry. The Captain Ross and his men have slaughtered the Marines.
I don't know. Is this how it works?
I can't see anything. Why is it so dark in here?
Shit. Okay, gonna go look some fucking
Let me out.
videos. I don't know what it does. What this does. Let me see.
Alright guys, what's up and welcome back to the Diablo 3 how-to guide. In
What's
today's
up?
video we're going to be going over Kanai's Cube, how to get it, and just kind of going over all the recipes in it, how to use it. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for more Diablo content, and let's get started. So right now I'm standing right next to it in adventure mode. That's right, you need to be in adventure mode. Once you load into adventure mode, you can do this on any difficulty, so you can go to like normal and do this if you wanted to. So in adventure mode, you're going to go to Act 3. You're going to go to the ruins of Secheron, right? From there, you're just going to explore that whole area until you find the entrance to the Elder's Sanctum. Now, that's where I am right now. You're going to pop out of the portal right here. Just explore the Elder's Sanctum until you find a room like this that has a cube in it. You're going to click the cube. You know, the cube at the cube. Now let's go through all the recipes in the cube. And we're actually going to go to Act 2 for a very good reason. But let's start off, you know, the cube, you know, for those who are
Act 2,
straight up new. And this video is for like newer returning players. If you're
So, Act 2. Okay. Excuse me. Crashed. What a faggot.
in the cube, and we're actually going to go to Act 2 for a very good reason.
Come on, you turd. Fuck you. Ay, come on. Oh. I'll be back in a minute. Hold on.
must be wrong about the tomes.
Me? Wrong?
But let's start off, you know, the cube. Cool's gonna show up, be like, yo bro, you got the cube now, and that's it, you got the cube. Now let's go through all the recipes in the cube, and we're actually gonna go to Act 2 for a very good reason. But let's start off, you know, the cube. You know, for those who are just straight up new, and this video is for like newer returning players. If you're a veteran, we know, you get it, you know how to do it. But like, the cube allows you to have a weapon, a legendary power, a armor legendary power, and a jewelry legendary power on your character at all times, like passive abilities. And as you can see, there's a bunch of stuff in here that you can extract, and I'll go over that as well. So whenever you actually have a power extracted here, you can go like to the weapon, select whatever power you want to add as a passive ability, click it, and it'll assign it. So now going over the recipes, starting at the first one, which is the Archive of Tal Rasha, and this is extracting the legendary power. This is where you're going to take a legendary item, you're going to put it into the cube, and now you don't have to actually worry about, you know, putting mats in. You know, they're all stored right here. So what you'll do is you'll put your legendary power in there, you'll just hit fill. If you have all the items, you can hit transmute, and boom. Then you'll be able to actually access that legendary's ability from whatever category it falls into. Alright, moving on, we got the next one, the Law of Cool, Zoltan Cool. This is a reforged legendary, right? And what this basically means is you can take an existing legendary and you can re-roll it, and it'll basically act like it just dropped again, right? You know, even if you rolled it at the Mystic or whatever, you know, it's gonna reset it and you just re-roll it. So you'll hear the term re-rolling. I'll use that a lot in videos as well, like re-rolling legendaries, and that's what this means. You're gonna take it in here, and it's gonna take all of these ingredients, and it'll just basically re-roll the legendary. Alright, next up, we got the Hope of Cain, which is upgrade rare item. There's ingredients, and what this will allow you to do is allow you to upgrade a rare item into a legendary. This is going to follow all of the Loot 2.0 rules. If I put these pants in here and then fill it and then hit transmute, it's going to produce a legendary that would normally drop for my class, right? Simple.
I waited 1500
So this is
years
actually a
for
really
this.
quick way of
Should
getting
I
a
return to
certain
my slumber?
specific legendary you're looking for. Like, I think when I was working on the monk build guide, I was looking for the Fist of Az, and I was just putting fist weapons in here, upgrading them, and until I got it. Alright, next, convert set item. Now this one, it allows me, like, I just actually got a set item from this. So these are pants, right? Let's see if I even have the match for this, yeah. So these are pants, right? So this is what it's going to do is whenever you transmute this, it's going to basically replace this item with one other possible members of the set. And this is the recipe that, you know, the resulting item can't be ancient, right? But this is going to help you actually complete sets really quickly if you have duplicates. So like you see here, I put the set item in here, hit fill, hit transmute, and now it just converted it over to the one-handed crossbow for that set. Alright, moving on. You have Work of Cathan, and this is going to remove a level of requirement from an item. You can do this for multiple items. But you'll need a Gem of Ease at level 25 or higher, and then a equipable item. That means you have to actually be able to wear it. And a cool story for this, actually, in Season 6, I think, I got really bored near the end of the season, and I actually took an entire UE, or Unhallowed Essence, Demon Hunter set, and I leveled all the Gem of Eases too, and I made the entire build, all the gear, with no level requirement, and I made like a level 1 DH, and put it, and like she equipped all of those pieces, and then I went to like a normal rift on, like, it was a lot of work, and I leveled really quickly. But that's kind of what this does. This is going to remove the level requirement. Like on this, it requires level 70. If I put this item in here with, you know, a Gem of Ease that's level 25 or higher, now my level 1 character can wear this, if that's what we're after. Alright, next one, we got Darkness of Radamant. and this is going to convert gems. Now you have to have any gem, but you have to have them in a quantity of 9. So usually this is what I use if I'm like working on augmenting gear, and I need like for my demon hunter at least, I need like a lot of emeralds. So I'll put like 9 diamonds in here with the essence of emerald, and then when you transmute it, it'll convert those 9 diamonds into 9 emeralds, or whatever, 9 topazes into 9 amethysts, whatever. And to get those, you actually go to Squirt the Peddler here, go to miscellaneous, and she sells all of the essences right here for 500,000 each. Alright, moving on. Next we have Pleasure of Ivan Biad, whatever. This is convert reusable parts. What this is going to do is you're going to put in a DB, and you're going to put in 100 of the reusable parts, which is going to be your normal quality crafting mat, and then a magic equipable item or a magical rare item. It's going to convert it into one of whichever one you put in here. So then I'm going to put this, so I'm going to put 1 DB basically, and then the 100 reusable parts, and then this belt in here. I'm going to hit transmute, and it's going to, convert it into veiled crystals, right? Now, and I'm going to hit accept, and I can do the same thing if I put a blue item in, right? So if I do the same thing and I put a blue item in, it's going to convert the 100 reusable parts into whichever one of these you put in there. So either arcane dust or veiled crystal. Alright, regret, and how one's the regret. Same thing, but only we're going to be converting arcane dust into either reusable parts or veiled crystal. Same method, just we're doing it in a different way. And then you have the last one where you're going to take veiled crystals and you're going to convert it into either a common, which would be a reusable part, or a arcane dust, which is a magical part. Last recipe. This is the actual augment recipe. Alright? This is how you add augments to your gear. So like you see right here, where this item has 350 dexterity. That means you actually put a legendary gem at level 70 in here. So each one of the types of gear requires a different level of gem, right? If you're going to augment your weapon, that gem has to be at least level 30. If it's jewelry, rings, or amulets, it has to be level 40. And then for anything else, it has to be level 50. And then you need to put in one of the following, whether it be a flawless royal amethyst or emerald, ruby, or topaz. And what this will do is if you put in an amethyst, it's going to give you bit. It's going to put bit on there. But like if you put in put an emerald with your gear, so you put the gear piece in as well. So like to augment, you put this in, put your gem, and then put your emerald, right?
Would be more
and if you put an emerald in, it's going to add dexterity, and then ruby, it's going to add strength, and then int is going to be coming from topaz. So that's how you augment, and that's it. That is Kanai's cube. How to get it, and just kind of.
Forgot. What did he say? No. Fuck.
Going over all the you're going to go to portal right here. Just a weapon, a legendary power, it is for like newer returning players, and that's it. You're going to go to the cube, but like the cube allows a armor legendary power and a jewelry legendary power on your character at all times, like passive abilities. And as you can see, there's a bunch of stuff in here that you can extract for like newer. You got the cube. Now let's go through all the recipes in the cube, and we're actually going to go to Act 2 for a very good reason. But let's start off. The cube. For those who are just straight up new, and this video is for like newer returning players. If you're a veteran, we know, you get it. You know how to do it. But like the cube allows you to have a weapon, a legendary power, a armor legendary power, And a jewelry legendary power on your character at all times, like passive abilities. And as you can see, there's a bunch of stuff in here that you can extract, and I'll go over that as well. So whenever you actually have a power extracted here, you can go like to the weapon, select whatever power you want to add as a passive ability, click it, and it'll sign it. So
that. Ay vey. I have the fucking weapon on me. Okay.
Hey, lady, I got some new things. You should take a look.
Loran, I haven't heard from the Herondrum we sent to the Scovos Isles.